Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. We are here with Sugar Rush. It is Saturday, so it is of course Sugar Rush Saturday. We're going to see if we can spin our way into a good sized bonus here using our free gold coins that we get for signing up over at stake.us. There is a link in the description below if you'd like to sign up and get your own coin should you live in the US. Alright, so it takes 3 or more of the scatter symbol to get in. The more the better, because the more we get, the more spins we get. Obviously what we're looking for is to open up as many multipliers in the background that are 128 all next to each other. Get some really big wins here, drop in just a huge amount of gumballs right on top of several 128 multipliers, get a max win on Sugar Rush, and call it a day. That's the plan. The reality has yet to happen. Likelihood of that happening is pretty slim given our history with Sugar Rush, but it doesn't mean that we're going to stop. I am forever going to be searching for a max win on this game until we find one, and then I'll let you decide if we want to keep going for a second one. I would certainly enjoy it. For what it is, I rather enjoy the game, which is weird because it's not that complicated and it's not visually, the best game out there. But for some reason, it's got a special place in my brain, and I very much enjoy playing it. You all seem to very much enjoy watching it, so I will continue to play it until they tell me I'm not allowed to play anymore for whatever stupid reason. I'm sure it will happen eventually. In the meantime, let's go ahead and buy our way into a 4,000 coin bonus buy here. 1, 2, 3 scatters on the board. I want to thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are watching and this is your first time here, if you're a returning viewer, if for whatever reason you are not yet subscribed and you do enjoy these sort of things, and I would imagine so because you're watching the video, please take a second to hit that subscribe button down below. It really does help me out in the long run. Much like Sugar Rush is not helping me out in the short run here by having 3 spins left before it finally opened up a multiplier in the middle of the screen, and it's a ×2. So I do not have high hopes for the rest of this particular buy here unless something unbelievable happens. One more red bear on the right there. I don't know, maybe some purple bears over here on the left. But it's just going to have to be some sort of Hail Mary, last throw of the game, caught in the end zone with 0 seconds left, sort of win here. Well, that was a pretty good one. It's just enough to put us into a profit buy. That 3,200 put us at 44. So we won 44 coins on that, giving us a return of 1.1 on top of what we spent. So that was a 101.1x win if you were looking for the multiplier overall. Not the best of wins, but certainly better than any loss that we could have had. So I guess I really can't complain because it was positive. And we're starting the video on a positive bonus buy. We're going to continue on with the positive bonus buys and the positive mental attitude. Can't play this game thinking you're going to lose, or you're just going to end up losing and then you won't be surprised. And I will not be a self-fulfilling prophecy here. We are going to win. We're going to have a great session here. We're going to have ourselves a good time, or we're going to just take some coins home and we're going to keep them and play on the next game and continue to move on forward from there. Speaking of the next game, why don't you all let me know what you want to see me play in the next game down in the comments below. It probably won't be the very next video because I do tend to record these a little ahead, but it will certainly be a soon video after this one. Always looking for new content, new games, or old favorites that I maybe forgot about. By all means, just let me know what is on your mind, even if it's not game related. Just let me know what's on your mind. Put anything in the comments down below. Little known fact that probably everybody actually knows is the more people that like, subscribe, and comment on the videos, the more YouTube shows the videos to more people, and then we can sort of grow our little group of people here. So the more people that you tell about it, the more people that comment on the video, that like the video, that interact with it in any way whatsoever, is all good things as far as YouTube's algorithm goes. It's sort of a, I don't know, the best way I can describe it is, in my head, it seems to reward large creators. And I don't mean like a Mr. Beast kind of large, because he is absolutely the anomaly. He's the exception to the rule. But it seems that the people that have already gathered a group of people are going to get more interactions, and it continually perpetuates the pushing of the larger channels. So in order to combat that, those smaller channels like myself, we need to have that interaction from, from the people watching, from the audiences that we have. So that's why I keep asking you to do these things. In case you're wondering, it's not just, one reason or another. That is the actual reason. Because the more people that see it, that means the more people will eventually subscribe, will eventually get to the point where the ads that they show before this will come back part of that to me, so I can upgrade equipment, and this can all end up being much better quality videos. Maybe I can learn how to edit things. I don't think this will ever be a full-time job for me, although that would be fantastic if that was the case. I would love to do this full-time. It's like a dream come true, but since we don't all get to live out our dreams, maybe I can find someone who wants to do some editing, and I can afford to pay them on the side to be able to edit the videos to make them more visually appealing and make them look better rather than the way I've been doing them, because I don't really know a whole lot of the editing software, although I'm learning a little as I go. But in the meantime, just here to have fun, here to have a good time. And that was a really nice connection there for top symbol, but no multipliers on the board to be able to have any fun with it. There we go. There's a 7,500 coin hit from the hearts after we put multipliers on the screen. 8702, last spin. I was about to say last spin's a dead spin, but you snuck in one little hit there. 8740 coming back from that 5,000 coin bonus buy there. We're going to move up to a 6,000 coin here. Risk a couple of more coins to see what we can do about maybe catching one more round of really good placement of hearts on the screen. I apologize, by the way. I know this has been a weird video for listening to me talk about things that aren't necessarily related to what's going on the screen, but sometimes it's just in your head and you got to get it out. And unfortunately, it happened now while the microphone was on. And I apologize if it was boring or unrelated or whatever, but it is what it is. It's probably good once in a while for you to hear what's on my mind that's not related to the terrible game that's going on in front of us right now, that's making basically no connections. It is taking all of our coins from us. How about this is not a good retrigger screen, but I'd take one. We haven't seen a retrigger yet this session. I'm very surprised. I'd love for that gold bear in the middle there to have been gone. That would have been nice to connect all those symbols, but that was a good connection across most of the screen there. This is our last spin. There's always a chance, but it's not a very good one. We have 2 spots for a scatter to drop in, and it didn't drop into either one of them. However, as far as last spins goes, that wasn't a terrible one. Let's go ahead and do an all-in 12,000 coin bonus buy here and see what we can do about getting a bunch of those coins back and just ripping off a real quick 1000x win. 4 scatters on the board here. That's got to mean something, right? The extra 2 spins going to make all the difference in the world. They never have in the past, so hopefully it proves me wrong this time. All right. 1 of 2 spins made a connection onto our regular 10 spin bonus. For just a second, I had a little bit of a catch of a breath when I saw those 2 drop in. Thought a third one was coming. Something in my gut was saying, hang on, wait for this one to come, and then it never showed up. And I don't know why I was expecting it to, because it never does. Except for the times when it does show up and it drops like 3 of them in one game, and it gets multiple re-triggers in a single session, which is very weird, but again, from sitting on this side of the screen, also very welcomed. Red bear on the right? No red bear on the right. Quickly down to our last 3 spins here. There we go. There's our 10 spins on the scatter. You can drop in extras if you want. There's no need to, but it's not the greatest of retrigger screens, but it is a 12,000 coin bonus, so I'll gladly take the extra 10 spins. And we'll see what we can make out of it. So here we go. Here's our 10 spins on the retrigger that we just got. Let's not waste them. That's a good start toward not wasting them with the jelly beans there. Now, this is one of those weird games where it's hard to re-trigger it sometimes, but once you do, it seems to keep going. Oh, man, we just missed that 8x there with that top symbol, but still got a pretty good hit out of it. We're 32.64 in that spin. We're more than halfway back to where we started here. A few 16x's next to each other. Would love to see those turn into 32s real quick. We do sort of just have a smattering across the entire screen of multipliers, which is a good scenario to have. Once again, down to our last 3 spins. That is a lot of red bears. That's 16,800 in coins just for the red bears alone. Puts us at 24,666. 2 spins left to go. And our final spin. Final spin wasn't a dead spin. Wasn't a huge win either, but it was enough to be able to have an overall win for 25,000. Puts us right back at 26,000 where we basically started the video. So we had a break-even day here in Sugar Rush. Ended on a good note. I want to thank you all very much for joining me. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry about the weird commentary, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.